In this video, we're going to take a look at one of the homework problems. This is number 233. It's a word problem. It says a computer program consists of 68,112 bits. And then it tells us that 68,112 bits equals 8,514 bytes. So we need to figure out how many bits are in one byte. So it's a little bit confusing because we have bits and bytes, and if you're not a computer person, even if you are a person who uses computers a lot, maybe you're not familiar with the terms bits and bytes. I know I'm not familiar with the terms bits and bytes, but we're going to try to figure it out. So we have 8,514 bytes, and we need to figure out how many bits are in each byte. So there's some number of bits in each byte, and I'm just going to call that x. So 8,514 times some number gives us the total number of bits that we have, 68,112. Okay, so essentially what I've done here is I've made this into an algebraic equation. What I want to find out is x. X is the number of bits in one byte. Okay, that's the information we're trying to find out. So in order to solve for x, I need to get the x all by itself. I need to isolate the variable, find out what x equals. So in the end, I'll have a statement that says x equals some number, and I'll be able to figure out what that number is. So in order to do that, I'm going to look at this problem and say, okay, in this case, x has been multiplied by 8,514. So in order to isolate the variable, to get the x by itself, I need to divide by 8,514. And I need to divide on both sides of the equation. Whatever I do on one side of the equation, I must also do on the other side of the equation. So on the left side, 8,514 divided by itself cancels out. So we find that x equals 68,112 divided by 8,514. So essentially, this is a division problem. We're going to do 68,112 divided by 8,514. So now I need to divide. 8,514 doesn't go into 6, it doesn't go into 68, doesn't go into 681, nor does it go into 6,811. So I have to figure out how many times does 8,514 go into 68,112. Well, if I estimate, I'm kind of trying to think about how many times 8 goes into 68. Well, my first best guess is 8, so I'm going to try that. 8,514 times 8. So I'll do this math. And lo and behold, I get exactly 68,112. So 8 goes up here. 8 times 8,514 is 68,112. We subtract, and we have 0 left over. So that 8 is our answer. So we know that x equals 8, or 8 is the number of bits in one byte. Okay, now I set this problem up, as you can see from the very beginning, as an algebraic equation. Now you might not set it up that way. You could still do this same division problem, doing 68,112 divided by 8,514 and get the same answer of 8. And that would be perfectly fine. We're moving toward equations. That's something that you'll see in future math classes. And it may not be something that you do naturally every time you do a word problem, but I'm setting it up this way just so you can see what to expect in future math classes. But essentially, the mathematical operation that we're doing in this problem is division, and that's how we get our answer of 8.